Hey, I'm Marcus.
I'm Matrax.
And I'm Nick.
We are working class nerds.
Cue the intro. That's right. We are Working Class Nerds, the podcast that gives you no information about your favorite information.
Today is Thursday, December 22nd, 2022, and you can find this. We've been doing this podcast for 5 years live on Apple Podcasts, Buzzsprout, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, and Rumble, and anywhere you can find a podcast in the galaxy far, far away.
You can also find every single Working Class Nerds episode on YouTube. Just search for the Working Class Nerds podcast or go to youtube.com/MarcusB814. Click on playlists, click on Working Class Nerds, and boom! Every episode, past and present, right at your fingertips.
Wow.
You can watch me completely fail at video games Tuesdays and Saturdays at twitch.tv/MarcusB814.
You can watch me play video games every single Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/NickVern51.
And you can watch me continue Monday Night Vibes at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/A_Atrax.
And we're all on the social medias. I'm at MarcusB814.
I am Atrax_A.
I'm at Nick Vern. That's an HCKVR. And in this week's episode, we're live on Twitch celebrating our 5-year anniversary. Not 1 year, not 2 year, not 3 year, not 4 year, but 5 years of Working Class Nerds. We started the show 5 years ago on December 27th, 2017, reviewing the terrible movie that was The Last Jedi.
That was the best movie ever made.
All right. I will kick you in the dick later for that. And
Sure.
Listen, in those 5 years, though, we've had guests and topics of from all over, every corner, every galaxy far, far away in the nerdy universe. We've had game developers on. We've had voice actors. We've had tons of streamers and friends of the show. And of course, we've grown an entire nerds community. So we want to celebrate that and talk about it. But first, let's check in with the guys. Atrax, what have you been up to this week?
It has been such a great day, first of all. I want to say it has started off. So I woke up, saw the Paytrek came in, saw Modern Warfare 2 was still on sale for 3 hours. Swooped that.
Wait,
60 bucks.
wait.
That's the perks of being on the West Coast.
Wait, so you know that Modern Warfare 2 is on sale on Steam like from now on.
It
For
is?
the
What do
rest
you
of the
mean?
holiday sale? Is that where you got it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I got it for 60 bucks instead of 70. If I need to refund it, I can
Oh,
refund it. But
You know, that's my fault. I forgot it's a $70 game.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
$60 is actually a deal.
it's actually 10 bucks off. And I had written in the notes, if I can swoop it for on sale, then I will get it. But it was on sale when I woke up this morning and I had the money for it. So I bought it because I played the free multiplayer and I loved it. Also, what's up, Side Time? How you doing? Because this is a live episode. We've got people in the chat. Let's
We
go.
sure do.
Nick, turn your mic down just a little bit, please,
Just a tad.
on the mixer. Just a
Super
switch. You
quiet
guys
for me. Well, I think
no,
I'm live. I'm
no,
loud.
you're a little
How
low.
about
I
me?
turned you up, Atrax, but you are
Oh.
lower than Nick.
How's
can-
this?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
You
Everybody's
want me to get closer?
I
I
think
can
we're
get
good.
louder
That's
too.
what yeah, but no, you're good.
No, we were good.
All
We
right.
don't want to be too loud.
Anyway, looping back, bought Modern Warfare 2. Now I can do the raids with you two this weekend. We can actually get some Working Class Nerds Call of Duty content going on. I have like a 40
Raids!
gig download to do because I didn't do it this morning when I turned my computer on.
Yep. Rip
To
that
buy
guy.
the game. Yeah, big rip. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay. It was a great morning. Went to work, found out that we got a Christmas bonus, so that was like woohoo.
Well,
It
that's
was a
awesome.
small.
Yeah,
it was
you just started the job and he's getting a
Right.
Christmas bonus.
Well,
Jesus.
mine was small compared to other people's, which I'm totally fine with because, like Marcus said, I just started, so I was happy to just get like a card, and we got like a little cutout of the Sasquatch holding like the company logo. I won't show it because I don't want to show the company that I work for. But anyway, so that was pretty awesome. We got off an hour early because it was a relatively easy day. Just, I don't know, making sure that we wrapped up before the long weekend. Walked into Best Buy because I got a bonus. I was feeling good. 5-year celebration, got 4 days off. Like everything is just lining up. And I said, I'm going to buy one item from Best Buy. Like, I'm going to peruse the store because I got off an hour early from work. I'm going to peruse the store for as long as I need to. I'm going to swoop one item that just I need or whatever catches my eye. I
Yeah.
bought a new keyboard because I had my previous one for 5 years and some of the keys were starting to wear down. And so I got a brand new Logitech G915 clicky keys.
Beautiful.
Showing it for the stream. It's so thin
The
and
green backlight, of
awesome.
course.
Yeah, gotta
of
be the
course.
green. It's
Always
green.
And then actually though, if you press the keys, it turns red for a second.
Ooh.
For like 2.5 seconds, because lighting effects are awesome.
Well,
that's pretty
and
cool.
so a
There you
little
go.
thing about was your other keyboard a Logitech?
No, the other keyboard I had was a Black Widow, Razer Black Widow Chroma.
Okay, so that's a great
I love
that's
that
a
keyboard.
great keyboard. Nick
Yes.
is using the Razer
I don't know.
was the one Black Widow Elite.
Oh,
Nick's the keyboard Nick is using is the best keyboard I've ever used.
yo, I don't know. I
Yeah.
still don't know why you gave it to me.
Well, I
The
can tell
Black
you why.
Widow is so good.
Well, I can tell you
That's
why,
cool.
Nick. It's because I didn't want the number pad anymore.
Oh,
Because
Yeah.
it's so big and
Ah.
like if the real estate in my office isn't really like giant,
see, I like the number
So-
pad. That's like a necessity for me. I
but
use it all
not
the
for
time.
me.
Yep, same here. I went with the number pad as well. I wanted a white keyboard. This one is black, but I'm okay with it. Honestly, like I am totally content with it. I love that it is kind of a thinner style, but it still has the clicky keys.
Yeah.
I love clicky keys. Ven says the number pad is essential for my gaming. For me, I've gotten so used to it now that I can't not have it. Like
Yeah.
it's not essential for I mean, I don't use it for gaming that much, but
Let's
like
see.
Nick said,
See that? That's
typing
my
in
numbers. I don't need a number pad. It's all on my thumb.
See, I'm not into it.
that's fair.
I have that
But-
mouse actually over there for my work from home station.
But when I'm entering,
I'll give you
like, a
another one.
ton of
I'll take your MMO mouse, Nick, because I have a feeling Logitech's going to stop making this. I have a brand new one in the box, and I'm like so worried about.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I don't. Yeah, you can literally have. I'll swap you for a regular mouse. I don't care.
I love my G502.
Oh my Zero. Thanks for
Oh.
subscribing for 5 months, 6 months, 5 month streak.
Descend on the battlefield for the 6th month in a row. The Eternal Flame, Demon King 0. Demon King.
I like it.
Thank you. Anyways,
That's awesome.
so can I just go back to Modern Warfare 2?
Yes.
So it's going to be us three, and I'm pretty sure Scarlet plays Modern Warfare 2. So that'll be our 4-man squad.
Perfect.
Is
Let's
it
go.
4 for raids? Let's
Yes.
go.
I believe so. Yeah, I think it's quads. for
Awesome.
raids.
But like, I want to know if like we need if we need to dedicate one night a week to playing it so we can unlock all the perks for our guns.
Okay, Marcus,
I don't
you need to
care.
do that because I already have all that unlocked for myself.
I don't care.
Yeah, but you're gonna need like
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play enough anyway to unlock everything. But
yeah,
I really
like-
enjoyed the multiplayer weekend, and
I'm
so
like-
playing on something else will be nice.
agreed. I'm already like level 40 something, and I like playing. I played Warzone earlier this week actually with Jacob, aka Grunkin87, aka the most eligible bachelor in the nerds community.
I really like the
I
DM.
thought you're the most eligible bachelor in the nerds community now.
Oh yeah, Jacob, second place. Get in line.
He is in line.
I am the most eligible bachelor in the nerds community, but I do have a date tomorrow. Although that's not really that weird. I kind of have a date all the time, but that was a humble
right,
brag,
then.
and I didn't mean it to be.
Yeah, whatever you say, Nick.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyway,
back at the ranch.
So I bought a new keyboard.
Hang on, let me put my hat into douche.
So
mode after that
Atrax.
comment.
All right, so let's play this out. So Atrax has a new job, and his
Yeah.
first real paycheck, that paycheck was burning a hole, and he's like, "Look, I need to take care of myself right fucking now."
Yeah.
And that's what he
Yeah.
did. And I kind of did the same thing for myself today, but I'll get into that later.
I totally don't blame you. Please let me know. Please.
I can't wait to hear that. I can't wait to that. I didn't spend all my money, thankfully. I saved some. But
of course you did.
Yeah, it felt really good to be able to walk in and just be like, you know what? I need a new keyboard the most. I'm gonna go buy it. And I did. And I got it on sale. I think normally it was like $250 and I got it for $180 or something like that. So
yeah, these are the times like a day before Christmas Eve. Prices are going to be straight up factory price, right? Like MSRP. But right now, you can still get it. Yeah, they're trying to sell it. Yeah. Have you been gaming?
Yes, I have been gaming. So so before I got my awesome new keyboard, I was playing with my controller. Need for Speed Unbound. I love the game so much. I love that they have now taken kind of like an anime style and applied like the driving, the world doesn't look animated. It's still very like they still kept to the realism, but the cutscenes are more animated. And then when you're driving, like when you go drifting around the corner, then it has like flashing anime cartoon, overlays and stuff like that and effects. Super, super fun. But I bought a car that looked really cool, but I don't like the way it drives. And so now I have the option of either winning races like by just a slim margin when I try really hard and fighting the car all the time, and then pay the money to fix it so that it can now drive the way that I want it to, or sell the car, get a new car, and, just eat the price because I have to save at least a little bit of money before I get a new car and sell this one. Because, you lose money when you buy a car and then resell it, even in video games. So
right.
That's kind of where I'm at. I haven't made the decision yet because I haven't had the time to play the games. But honestly, after this episode, that's probably what I'll end up doing. Unless somebody is like, hey, do you want to do this or that? I'll end up playing some Need for Speed or something, which I am super excited for. And also coming in clutch just at the right time is the Epic Games Epic Sale. Super awesome. Right now, today, for the next, I think like 12 hours or something like that, you can get the first 3 Fallout games. So Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics, I think it's called.
Yep.
The old school ones.
Yeah, the isometric view, I think they call it.
Yep.
Those are great. Those are great games. Like the story in those games are incredible.
They need to put
super enjoyable.
They need to put those on like an iPad or your iPhone, and I would totally play it.
Yeah, they might be. That might be in the works.
Yeah, I don't know, Duff. So Duff asked if he redeems a sip of water. Does that mean both of you need to drink water too?
Yeah, I'll accept the challenge.
But
that's the only redeem I've been doing so far.
Wait, time out. Marcus, you got to sing a song. Someone redeemed Rocket Boots earlier.
Rocket Boots, flying around the map all fast with my Rocket Boots.
Okay, I don't feel like we gypped anybody anymore.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. So Epic Games
Doritos is agreeing that if we have to drink,
oh boy,
everybody does. Fuck.
I'm gonna be real hydrated, Duff. There's a
real quick before we get back to Atrax, just so everybody knows, exclamation point waffle, we're giving away Working Class Nerds t-shirt first and foremost, then we're gonna do a Working Class Nerds hat. Marcus Bart Fucks, what's up, dude? Best Christmas
That's
movie
such
of
a
all
great
time,
movie.
Jingle All the Way or Die Hard? Fight me. I really like Die Hard, but
I'll
it's
go
not
with
my
Die
favorite
Hard.
Christmas movie.
Between the two, I like Die Hard, but I think that's not my favorite Christmas movie. But believe it or not, my favorite Christmas movie. Wait, is this a working class question or no?
Yeah, it is. Later, we'll get to
Yeah.
it. Let's,
Okay.
All right.
We'll deal with it
What
later.
else you got, A-Tracks? Oh,
So Epic Games Epic Sale. I mentioned Need for Speed Unbound. I've been playing the 10 hours that you get free for EA Play. So if you're subscribed to Game Pass, you get EA Play for free. I think it's Game Pass Ultimate that you have to be. You get EA Play for free. There's a ton of EA games that you can get and you can play. Need for Speed Unbound, you can play for 10 hours for free. And then you have to either buy the game or upgrade, I think, to EA Play Pro, which is like their own subscription. Every game developer has their own subscription now.
Yeah.
But the Epic Games Epic Sale right now has a coupon, which they have a giant list of games. And I think it's pretty much anything that's classifies as a video game and DLC, not in-game currency. And maybe some DLCs might be excluded, but you get a coupon 25% off like everything in the store, as long as it's $15 or more. So Need for Speed Unbound, $17.50 off. So
Wow.
I'm gonna play out my 10 hours on EA Play, and then I'm just gonna buy it on the Epic Games Epic Sale because that's going until January 5th. So everybody hearing this episode, if you hear it in the first week, there you go.
Go buy some games.
I support Steam,
I do too.
so I don't actually have the Epic launcher.
That's fair.
The only thing I will
Lots of
say,
free games on Epic Launcher.
no, I know, but like I'm just anti-Epic because I just think, like, yeah,
Yeah, me too.
That's fair.
the whole Fortnite
And
debacle.
I'll explain why in my section.
Yeah,
All right.
just I don't like the business model of Fortnite.
Yeah.
And Nick,
I don't
we can
either.
talk,
I
we
hate
can talk about
Fortnite.
that after because I don't really want to get into that. But I really like Steam's. I like Steam. I like how Steam is integrated well. I believe like they held ground when all these companies were like, we're going to have our own game store. And it seems like whatever. You'll come crawling back. You know, look at Activision. Activision did it, and now the games are starting to be for sale on them. All these games, you know, the only one that's holding out, which I think is bullshit, and believe it or not, I have not bought a Ubisoft game because they
Okay.
don't sell it on Steam anymore. Like, I refuse to buy a game if they don't sell it on Steam. I just think it's dumb.
Yeah, I actually noticed
I
that
agree.
CD Projekt Red has their own launcher now. Like after
Yep.
the graphical update for Witcher 3, when I logged into stream Monday, like I clicked it through Steam and then it populated a separate launcher and then I got into the game.
I'm okay with that.
Which is fine. Yeah, I think that's
what
fine.
SoulFlare does too. Like, I'm okay with that. I like purchasing all my games in one place because like I hate having to open like 3 stores to play a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
To be like, where is it? Oh, it's not this one. Oh, it's not that one. Oh, it's over here. Yeah.
That's one of the worst things about Xbox Game Pass is you download a game and it's like, oh, you have to play it through the EA Play launcher because it's technically an EA Play game, or it's like, oh, you need the Ubisoft launcher.
But the game is in one place.
Right. The game
You know what I'm
is
saying?
in one place.
Like,
That's
like
true.
that's what I like about Steam is it's in one place.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I like. God.
I was going to say, since you brought up Steam, I just realized that the winter sale is now on, and there are a lot of games personally on my wish list that I am super excited for, and I want to bring one in specific up because I think the three of us and maybe a couple of other people, I don't know exactly how many people, would really enjoy it. It's called Ready or Not, 25%
Here
off
I
right now,
come. You
$30,
can't
and it is like
find you.
Marcus, I like how
Yes.
you're wearing your hat on the Kevin Federline style.
Who the fuck is Kevin Federline?
I don't know.
The Britney Spears' backup dancer dude that she married in like 2003.
Is she still married to him?
No.
Oh.
No, she had like kids with him and they got divorced. But because you were wearing it like, I'm trying to say early 2000s is what I was getting at.
Is it crooked?
Yes.
I don't know. I just put it on, dude. I'm happy to be alive. and just here.
I'm just happy. I'm happy to bust balls. That's my whole goal. In this
Yeah,
podcast.
Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker is on sale for $20. You know,
yeah, that's
like-
tempting.
right? Like, and I would just skip to the end so I could just do the new content or Elders. Like, I really want to get into the Elder Scrolls Online. Like, I really,
tried to.
really, really do. Yeah, it's $20, Ben. I
It's
really
good.
want to get in. I really want to play Elder Scrolls Online because I did like Elder Scrolls. What?
You played Elder Scrolls Online with me a little bit.
Yeah, but no. I played the. It was on the Xbox 360.
Oblivion.
Yes,
Yeah,
and I liked that game, and then they ruined it with Skyrim.
It's
That's
literally
this map right here.
the same
No,
play style, just better.
yeah, no. Skyrim's the worst game ever made.
Okay,
That's that map.
Leave.
Yeah,
They're
this is Oblivion.
kicking me off the
that's
show.
Skyrim.
Anyways, yeah,
5 years down the
Yeah,
drain.
yeah, we're kicking you off the show. No, I'm just kidding. So Ready or Not looked cool, and it would be fun to play with you and other folks if
Wait a
anyone
minute.
is
Wait a minute.
interested.
Hold on. Can I please go back? Because
Yeah,
why don't you like Skyrim, but you liked Oblivion?
I just do. You know why I say it?
it does surprise me.
That's because
Well,
Skyrim takes everything
I-
Oblivion did and does it better. Go ahead.
Because when I played Oblivion, I had plenty of time.
That's where I was going to get at.
When Skyrim came out, there was no way I could do it, and Call of Duty took over.
Yeah, that's exactly the point I was going to make.
I'm just
It's not that you ever gave Skyrim a chance. It's that if it wasn't Call of Duty, you weren't playing it.
right.
Prime example: Skyrim released in like October, I think, or November of 2011, and that's exactly when Star Wars: The Old Republic was out, and you tried that too for 2 seconds and hated it. And then
I
you're
didn't
like,
hate it. I was just
you're
like,
like,
I need
fuck
to move
this
on.
game. It's not. I can't spray and pray and insta kill people.
Yes.
I'm out.
Yeah.
And-
So Ben says, Marcus, that's the most cancelable thing you've ever said.
Literally, that is widely regarded as what
Yeah,
that interview that you sent me between Lex Friedman and Todd Howard from Bethesda.
How awesome
Lex-
was that interview?
That was a great interview. Although Lex Friedman drove me crazy that he's never played Skyrim's his favorite game of all time and what he considers to be the best game of all time, and he's never played any of the Fallout games. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, he's a busy dude.
Even Todd Howard was like, you really never played Fallout 3 or Fallout 4? And he was like, no.
Oh
Like-
my God. All right. Can we
And
just
I
this-
like that Todd Howard didn't say anything about
Okay.
Fallout New Vegas though, because Bethesda didn't make that game.
Yes. So I'm just gonna say it, everybody.
Yeah.
Remember what I talked about before?
What?
Oh my God, 3 Segi men. Wow, lucky me.
Thanks, Pause Lover.
So hey,
And LJ's here.
Elden Ring is on sale for $41.99.
buy it,
I'm buying it.
Marcus, right now.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Please tell me when
play
you're
it.
streaming that because I just want.
I want to see it. Please do it this Saturday.
Wait,
please.
can you please have a widget for a death counter?
Yeah, Elden
Yeah,
Ring's on
it's
sale,
so easy.
$41.99.
Can
Elden
you please,
Ring's on sale.
Marcus? If you play that game, you need a widget for a death counter.
I don't know how to do that.
Atrax, can you assist?
Yeah. I mean, when I played it and did a death counter, I just edit it and like, I die, you edit it and add one. Like text.
MVK.
Maybe that's probably too complicated for Marcus Kappa.
Marcus, Ben, Cat, Fire Team versus Elden Ring. I like it.
MVK Fireteam versus Elden Ring.
Yeah. Anyways, say sidebars. All right.
Yeah. So mega sidebars. All that to say, I've been browsing my wish list like a lot, and there's a lot of games that I personally really want that are 60, 75% off. And it's getting really, really hard to pick. Tales of Arise, The World Ends With You, Ollie Ollie World, Ready or Not's 25% off. But personally, I think that game would be a lot of fun to play because it's like tactical. And Nick especially might think it's super cool from like the paintball perspective because you have to kind of plan how you're going to go through the house and things like that.
Sure.
Um,
That's cool.
So yeah, and then also
All about
my
the
last
angles.
one before I turn it, yeah. Well, and like you look under the doors to see who's in there and if
Aha.
the door is booby trapped or not. and then another person will like have a shield, so they'll go in first, and then you throw a flashbang over them. Like one person peeks right and left, and yeah, all that cool
This is
stuff.
my jam. It's like Siege.
Right? Yeah, dude, look it up. Ready or Not. It's super cool.
That
And the
Predator
last
game
one,
$7.
which one?
The Predator Hunting Grounds.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
The last one I will say 70% off, $10.50 US. Fable Anniversary. Loved the first Fable, Fable 2, and Fable 3. 70% off Fable Anniversary. I will most likely be getting this. Probably gonna swoop it. Maybe right now. I'll probably just buy it right now.
Oh my God.
But I love these games, and it's remastered with HD. It's got very positive reviews, which means it's at least decent, and I'm excited for it, and I will probably be doing that also this weekend. I have a huge list of games to play this weekend. That's all I'm going to play. And Marcus is, I don't know what Marcus is doing.
I'm jamming because
Yeah, you're jamming.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition, $14.99.
Wow.
It's free on Game Pass, bro. But yeah, $14.99 is good.
That's what, like, yeah, but Game Pass, like, whatever. Anyway, moving on. But
Marcus, you would like Game Pass if you ever played any other games.
I have
That's
Game
a
Pass.
good point.
I pay for it.
You have it. It's you. Then you have the Legendary Edition. Why don't you just download it? It's just hard drive space.
Oh, got him. Used his words against him. But speaking of Marcus's words, Marcus, how's it going? What have you been up to?
Yeah.
Miles Morales is on sale for $37.49.
Why would I pay for that when I could just steal your copy?
You have my copy.
No, I do. Do I? Oh, it's probably in the stack over there. My
Exclamation
point exactly.
Waffle. Exclamation point waffle, everybody.
Exclamation point waffle for
Waffle.
Before Nick goes, I'm going to do the first giveaway. So you want to make sure you get in it.
Yes.
Where do I start? A long time ago.
In a galaxy.
In an office. Not so far away.
Naboo was under an attack.
There was a Blue Yeti microphone, a squeaky chair.
Oh, God.
And gain turned to 100. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody, especially to Nick. A-Tracks 2 now, but like we've been doing this shit 5 years. We're going to talk about it a lot later, but like I need to just make sure that I bring this shit up.
Yeah.
Like we've done a lot of stuff. Like we started off the show with every other week. COVID happened. We started doing it every week, and the guests, people willing to come on, chat with us. I was 34 when we started this podcast. I'm turning fucking 40 in a month.
Yeah, you were like kind of still cool when we started, and now you're old.
I'm old as fuck.
Officially the crotchety old man.
No, my dad still takes the cake for that.
Yeah.
He is Mr. Grumpy
That's
Gills.
fair.
Anyway, so we're going to talk about that later. So remember earlier we were talking about like I bought myself something sweet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is that?
What is that? The Hellfire Club? He's holding up. Is that a book?
Yeah, so it's the Hellfire Club notebook, but it's all grid paper. So like I draw cabinets for a living.
So that'll be your cabinet?
Yeah, so that's going to be my like sketchbook for a while until it'll be full. And I saw it and it was like 30% off at the store, and I was just like, that's fucking kill.
That's awesome.
And on the back it says roll for your life, dice don't die.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped about that little thing. I mean, it was like an $8 me gift, but
yeah, but you gifts are great.
Yeah, like that was something like is practical and I'll use it.
Yeah.
Because like I have some big things happening very soon for me, like starting next week. We'll talk about that at a later date, but I'm thinking I'm gonna need something to write with because like I'm so used to having notepads everywhere.
Yeah, Marcus has a llama coming. He doesn't want to say it, but he bought a llama. So it's
What's the sound of a
llama? I think it's like or something, and they spit.
I was gonna say, don't they spit a lot?
Yeah.
Tina, eat the
hey.
food. That's all I really know about
Yeah.
llamas.
Well,
Well,
and
actually,
birds
no,
nuclear.
no.
hey,
I
Mitch.
know exactly what they sound like. David Spade.
No, I was going to say, well, I know what the difference between a llama and Nick and Atrex is. The llama spits.
No.
Oh,
Ain't no quitters on this show. I'll tell you that.
Anyways,
wow.
moving
Llama
on.
say?
So this,
Llama. Wait a minute, Bart. No, I have not played Tarkov, but I would like to. I just don't.
Yeah.
Haven't fit it in the rotation. Marcus, what were you saying?
When you
So-
do, let me know, Nick.
Okay.
anyway, so I have been playing Destiny 2, shocker, but the new seasonal story is really good. I'm really like, I love the Vex, and I love like that. I don't know what style you would call that. Like, that's like pure sci-fi. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really into like the fantasy stuff. So like
Okay.
this season is me because everything is like computerized and like it just looks sci-fi. You know what I mean? And I've been enjoying the hell out of it. There's a new exotic quest called Revision Zero. That's the new exotic gun, pulse rifle. I did that with Doritos and Ven. Ven and I were a group, and then we dragged Doritos with us. I feel bad for Doritos that he had to deal with me and Ven, but it was super fun. Like, that's the stuff I like. So what I love about gaming is the difference between me and Nick is Nick loves to play games all by himself. Like, loves it.
Yeah.
Like, you play your multiplayer. Yeah, you play your multiplayer games, but you really like a solo game.
Yeah, definitely.
Me, yeah.
Keep
Hold
going, Marcus.
I
on.
got
No,
it.
Banhammer.
I know. I got it.
Okay, thanks. So what I was saying is, I like grouping with friends. Like, I like doing stuff together. I don't really dig coming and playing a game solo, if that makes sense. Like, I do like once in a while, but like, it's been really years since I played a game all by myself. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? Yeah. Like, every time I play SWOTOR, like, sure, I'm on stream or I'm playing Destiny on stream. So I'm like with people. And then if I'm in Destiny doing something, 90% of the time I'm with people, friends. Like, and that's why, like, okay, so my stream schedule, I did take off Sunday. I'm only going to be streaming Tuesdays and Saturdays now. If I can stream on Sunday, I will, but really, truly, I'm going to focus on 2 nights a week to do a better stream. I'm hoping to be able to start earlier so I can do more. But on those off nights, I really want to play a story game, whether that is Mass Effect, whatever. So I really feel like I need that. You know, like the whole Elden Ring thing. There is zero chance that I'm going to like that game.
No, it's just funny for us to watch.
Right. Like, I'm going to play it one night and be like, this is the dumbest fucking thing ever. Or I could get really hooked on it because it's like really challenging and I've never played a game like that.
Yeah.
And I might like it. Anyways.
If you want me to, I'll download it and play.
No,
with you.
if you're going to play Elden Ring, you should play it by yourself.
Well,
and not
yes.
the co-op. So you're like, play the game the way it's intended to play, because I've never played a game like that.
That's fair.
The closest game I've ever played to that is Fallen Order.
That's true.
And Fallen Order,
and I guess
on
I want to
easy.
watch instead of play.
Right. You want to watch me die because I'm
so
gonna
I can throw bits at you and
I don't even
distract you
think
and
I
get you
beat
killed.
the first enemy.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite one.
Mine too. Once I saw you do that, I was like, "Oh, that's in every single one of my TTSs from now on."
Yeah, TTS
Especially
is
if
the
we call
greatest
it the
thing
sheep
ever.
song.
Oh my god.
Yo, this is GOATS. This is Goats by the Sheep Boys. Bye, 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 bye.
Continue.
Continue on, Marcus. I had to interject that.
No, it's cool. So I've decided to try something new. I am going to do 2 mains this season in Destiny. I'm going to play my Warlock and Titan through the whole seasonal story.
Whoa.
I'm not saying that I'm going to play the Warlock past that, but I want to have both characters all the way through the seasonal story so that when the new expansion comes out, 2 characters are through the story.
He loves Marlock.
I was gonna
the
say,
real thing.
The Warlock redemption is real. I'm surprised.
Yeah, he likes it, chat. That's why he doesn't want to play Hunter. He knows
Yeah.
deep down he'll get addicted to it.
But this weekend, I am super excited to get into SWOTOR and play their new content. I'm going to finish the Flashpoint that was bugged. They finally fixed it after 10 months. And the new story stuff I heard is amazing. I'm really eager to play that game. It won't be on stream. I'll probably be doing it in between Christmas activities. You know what I mean? Like probably like 6:30 in the morning when the kids are just resting on the couch because they got up at 4. I'll probably come in here and just do some gaming.
Do they really get up at 4?
Bro, do you remember being a fucking kid?
Yeah, I remember my mom being like, "Get back to bed or I'll cut your fingers off." And then I go back to bed till like 7.
There is zero chance.
Till 4.
Listen, there is zero chance that your mom ever said that to you. When
my mom says that, would say that like 4 or 5 times a
Golden
day.
Nikki gets up out of bed at 4 a.m. because you're running down the stairs to get Santa.
No, I would wait for Ariel, who would be like, because he takes after Storm and Norman.
No, I hear you.
And then it's funny. And then the roles reversed when we got older, and I was the old teenager sleeping.
Yeah.
Also, like 8 o'clock, she'd be like, "Nick, let's get up. What the fuck? Mom and Dad already made bacon. Can't you smell it?" And then I'd be like, not getting out of bed.
You're like a Murloc.
Right.
Oh man.
What was I saying? Anyways, so I may or may not have ordered a new i9 13900K, but we're just going to move on from that because.
Oh, so that's why you were complaining you spent too much money today. I'm like,
no, I didn't say I confirmed. I said I may or may not have.
Just like the CIA may or may not have done. I don't know. Insert conspiracy theory here.
All right. Speaking of balance checks, Nick, what have you been up to?
I will say my new credit card I totally paid off. For the record.
Yeah, but
let's go.
But that's not the one we're curious about.
Wait, are the working class nerds all officially caught up on their payments? Woohoo!
Oh no,
let's go.
My other credit card I got.
No,
several thousand still.
All right.
It was 10 and it's like 5 and change now though. So I think I did pretty damn good. Out of a 20K limit, I'm still pretty good. My credit score is still okay. If you're under the 30% of your limit, then you're like in good standing. Is the shtick.
Fuck it, Matt. I don't know what you're saying. I max my shit out every month and I pay it off every month.
Well, yeah, then I don't know. That's just what I was told. But yeah, I mean, basically what I've done now is like I still get mega points, so like I just spend everything. I like keep track of how much real money I have, spend less than that, and then pay the credit card, and then use the credit card, and then just pay it. So I've been like chipping away at the accrual that I had gotten. But anyways, for what I've been up to, okay, first and foremost, Monday was a super hype stream. So like out of control.
I missed it.
So you missed a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so full disclosure, like honest to goodness, thought I was about to finish The Witcher 3. I got to the point in the game where it's like, hey, if you turn back now, you can't do a bunch of quests. Like, are you sure you want to go on? And I was like, yep. And then I did some of the mission, and then I got to the point where like, okay, the big bad guys are gonna attack. Go gather your allies. Okay, you gather the allies. Here's the battle, and that's where I stopped and saved. And so that's where I was starting the stream. Well, apparently there's more after that. But in the meantime, Marcus and Doritos discovered the channel redemption. My leg is 100% asleep. The channel redemption that I had set a long time ago called Finish the Tiki Lorian. And it was only like 4,000 channel points. So for those two who have been watching for a long time, I think Marcus had like 30,000 or something.
Yeah, I'm at 38 on Marcus' stream right now. So
yeah, so they could redeem that a lot of times. I think Marcus redeemed it 4 times, and Doritos redeemed it twice. That's 6 Tiki Lorians finished. So if you've not watched my stream or you're not sure what a Tiki Lorian is, the Tiki Lorian is my like tiki cup. It's like a 16-ounce glass that's like the tiki style, but it's Mando from Mandalorian. Well, usually I put like tequila and seltzer and maybe something fruity in there, and that's what I had on the stream. So I chugged 6 tequila sodas essentially.
Oh, he chugged them,
and I chugged them for real.
Oh yeah. No, dude, like legit A-Trax.
You could see the pain.
Yeah, and then after each one he would finish, and you would see his face go. Ugh.
I gotta watch this VOD because I saw the texts after.
I was definitely drunk by the end of that. I was hammered.
Man, I was so pissed when I got those texts.
So like I had put stuff in the Tiki Lorian, I guess I always kind of do, and it's like
high
five. I don't know who we're high.
I'm so bad at that because my like camera is so far away. I can't high five.
Yeah, you look like Mr. Fantastic.
Hey,
look! I went like this, and it's
look
not
at my wood hands. Hey,
I know you've got carpenter hands. I got baby back bitch office worker hands. A-Trax is like, I pick things up and put them down.
Yeah, my legs are more damaged than my hands. Giggity. Anyway, go on.
So okay, so I was
let me play this out. So, and as soon as he finished pounding one, I was screaming in chat, all caps, fill it up.
Fill it up.
Fill it up.
Fill it
and
up.
He's like, give me a minute. I want to finish this quest. I was like, fuck you, fill it up.
And then, so to the point where I ended up going to the point where I ended up going to grab the bottle of tequila and the bottle of big bottle of seltzer. And I was like, all right, I'm just keeping it on the desk at this point. Because it'd be like, blah, 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 click, playing, and the cutscene's going, all of a sudden, bling, Marcus redeemed 4,000 channel points. Finished the tequila. I'm like, God damn it.
Tequila and seltzer and fruity drink.
Yep.
But anyway, so he was like, I'm going to just play this out. So he's 2 or 3 Tiki Lorians deep. And then there was a part in the quest where he had to throw snowballs.
Yeah.
Dude, he was throwing snowballs. So bad. Like, let's say like the snowball needs to hit here. He was throwing over here. And he's like, I don't understand what's happening.
I can't hit the snowballs. Dude, I can picture it. That's hilarious.
Dude, I was so bad. That segment should take 10 minutes and it took me or 5 minutes or less. And it took me like 15 probably.
Yes.
So I kept missing. At one point I had to mentally regroup and like, all right, I've missed 25 snowballs in a row here.
Right.
Oh yeah, Doritos saw it. It was great.
It was fantastic.
I could not hit the broadside of a barn. It was terrible. And then I figured it out. And I
waffle.
I'm
gonna end this thing in a minute. Anyway,
so I did not end up finishing The Witcher 3, although I fully intended to. It was just I think I have a couple hours worth of stuff left. So, so I will do that next on the Monday. But I think in show news, I've been not really watching a lot of shows. I've been trying to find one. I thought it would be Vikings. I didn't love Vikings because we're kind of in a lull. I know there's a bunch of cool stuff coming out in March, but mainly The Mandalorian season 3. But I think I'm going to start watching Yellowstone.
I'm going to actually call you out on that. Maybe you should watch that on Wednesday.
Yellowstone?
Can I, speaking of Wednesday, if we're throwing shows out there to watch.
Yeah.
Wednesday, the show Wednesday, super good if you haven't seen it already. And then B, Alice in Borderland just dropped a season 2 trailer. So if you haven't seen season 1, it's like Squid Game, and I know that you really enjoyed Squid Game.
Is it Korean?
So, maybe. I think so. It's definitely not from the United States.
You plugged that last episode, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Nick and I
rewatched the season 1.
We need a show for Wednesday night. That's not going to be a show that Nick's going to binge watch at home because he's bored.
The problem with Yellowstone is there's 4 seasons and a prequel show called 18 something, and then
so there's no chance that we're watching that.
No, it's too much content because I'll just rip through it.
All right,
Episode
Alice in
1,
Borderland, maybe.
Alice in Borderland or Wednesday. Wednesday is definitely more family oriented than Alice in Borderland,
What about
but
the
it's still
Wednesday
a high
show?
quality show.
Did you guys, Nick? Did you watch that? The Addams Family Girl Wednesday.
No.
That's what I just said. Wednesday.
Oh, that's the show.
Yes.
That's the show.
That's the
I
most
watched
show on
the
Netflix
whole
ever.
first season. It's really good.
Hold on. Did everybody in chat just witness Marcus listen to Atrax talk about that show for 5 minutes and say how great it is? And then Marcus goes, "Hey, wait, I have a unique idea that I totally haven't heard before."
Yeah. What about the Addams Family, show Wednesday?
It's like, it was that's totally my idea that I've never heard before and I'm going to take credit for.
That's really great what you said, Atrax. But, Wednesday, the show.
What an idiot. Anyways. Meanwhile.
Exclamation point waffle.
There you go. But yes, Alice in Borderland and Wednesday. Yellowstone is a good show. My parents really enjoyed it. I didn't watch it, but they highly recommended it.
Daft Punk. Marcus doesn't pay attention. I know.
Yes, I do.
No.
But I didn't. All I heard, he was saying Wednesday, and it didn't click in my head. That's it. If
I know,
he said
'cause you don't-
Wednesday
'cause you
Addams Family, I was fucking listening.
Well, then you would have heard him say the Addams Family
I didn't
show.
say the Addams.
I didn't say the Addams Family
Thank
show,
you.
but I did say you should watch Wednesday, which
Yeah, but
that
like,
is the
it didn't
name of the show.
It didn't click. Just didn't
That's
click.
okay. It's
Isn't
okay.
there like a thing?
I know. You work 16 hours. You can't focus on words. It's understandable.
I can focus on you.
I know, because I'm epic.
All right. Exclamation point
humble.
waffle. Exclamation
Nick,
point waffle. Do it right now because I'm
continue.
almost out.
You want a show
out.
to watch. You were thinking of
happening right now?
Yellowstone.
Yes. All right. Exclamation
We're
point.
ignoring Marcus.
I don't know. He's like flailing his hands. I don't know what sign language
Yeah.
he's trying
I
to
feel like
tell
my
me.
bandwidth is scrolling.
No,
Exclamation
we
point
can
waffle.
hear you.
All
I
right.
can hear you fine. I'm choosing to
Yeah.
ignore you. So anyways,
Waffle! Hi,
my other point my last point that I want to make this week is Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite, are being fined $520 million by the FTC for Fortnite's gambling-like and exploitative behavior towards minors,
I believe that.
which
Okay.
is very good for the gaming industry. I think you should fuck those companies. That's
Well, let me ask
completely
you this
immoral.
question though. This is the one question I have. You ready?
Okay,
Where does that 520 million go?
to taxpayer budget things.
So basically, the
don't
government's
care.
spending it. So they're just saying, "Fuck it, we're going to do that so we can get
Yeah.
some money."
Exactly, but also fuck that company for doing
I
shitty
agree.
shit.
That's why earlier in the show we were talking about like Epic Games. That's why I don't have the Epic launcher because I
Yeah.
don't like the monetization. Like I don't care about loot boxes. Like I don't fucking care about that.
Yeah.
What I do care about is them creating ways to just prey on people.
Yeah, like it's set up so
Like
that
loot boxes.
kids like are using it's very easy for a kid to just like go click and use the credit card of their parents that's already in there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
HX is
Yeah.
like,
Thanks, Chronic.
whoa, Chronic says, look at these handsome devils.
Chronic.
And subscribed.
Hey.
for
And
16
I'm
months.
wearing, and listen, I'm wearing my Chronic outfit. I am the Chronic variant.
I got my thing that I won from Chronic's show right up here.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice.
Yeah.
Schmexy, yes. All right, exclamation point waffle. Chronic, get in on it. Exclamation point waffle. I'm doing this right now.
Working Class Nerds t-shirt.
You have to be here. You have to be here to win. You have 1 minute to enter. If Nick and Atrax win there, we're doing another one. Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I guess-
Marcus still owes me a shirt if I win. And then also we'll give another one out.
Oh, Ben, you didn't order. All right, I'll give everybody 10 more seconds. Exclamation point waffle.
Wait, did it restart or are people like
No, I'm
everybody
just-
who's
I
in our
opened it
stream
back
like,
up.
All right, cool.
Ven, do it
Give
again.
everybody 10 more seconds.
You got this, Ven.
He got it. He got it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And the winner is Woo! Chronic.
Chronic! The
Wow.
director.
Let's fucking go is right. Click that link.
Easy wins.
Wow, that's wild. In the chat, exclamation point waffle immediately wins. That's wild. Congrats.
Chronic, once you click through the stuff, let me know, please.
Thanks everyone. Wear it the next time I'm on. Absolutely. Sweet. What a wild turn of events.
That was wild.
Hey,
That's awesome.
Whoa.
Love this show. Let's go.
Love
I
the
could
show.
hear that.
Let's go. Thanks,
Bart
very much.
Boo!
With
Bart,
the 100 bits.
Bart, you got to listen to the podcast on the regular podcast things. Anyways, rocket boosoo doo 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 doo, rocket boosoo doo 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 doo, rocket boosoo doo 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 doo,
Rocket boots.
Anyways, Chronic, did you click through the stuff so I can complete this? Streamlabs is weird. Oh my god, there's a hype train close. Yes, that's weird.
I can I chime in about my Chronic
Please
cosplay? Do. So I guess the only thing I'm cosplaying is
Always.
Whoa, no dog just subscribed.
And we're in a hype train, choo choo.
Hype train.
Well,
Doritos is making us take sips of water. And I was gonna say I've got the mustache kind of, and I have a new toy.
Oh my god, Nick is obsessed with this fucking thing.
I did.
Nick loves his toys.
Thank you so much, everybody. We are in a hype train. Chronic, did you click through it? Oh my god.
Oh, here we go.
Lol sheep hype train. Bob baba baba bb abba baba bababa baba bob abba baba babab babab abba bob baba baba baba.
I love that.
That's fantastic.
Whoever's listening on the regular podcast, like the real show.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I'll be able to put this noise in.
No,
I think they'll be able to hear it because I can hear it through Zencaster. Right. Like I can hear it.
Oh, that's true. I think
have the screen
we
muted.
Can hear it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it'll record the sound. I think it's a separate track and it's not going to record. Maybe it will. I don't know.
I can only hear through Zencaster though.
He says working.
I think so too.
Could be wrong. We'll
I
see.
want to. So we're going to give away a Working Class Nerds hat, unless you guys say another shirt. Oh, can somebody do a poll?
Yeah, I got you.
Hat or another shirt?
A classic hat versus shirt conundrum.
Yeah, dad hat versus.
How many minutes?
Just 2. We got peeps here. We're in the hype train. Thank you so much,
peeps.
Everybody.
All right, 2 minutes. There you go. Go ahead and vote, everybody.
Vote, everybody. You guys will decide.
What do we do now because we're still podcasting?
We are going to give away a WCN shirt unless you guys want a hat.
Kidding.
Let's do a poll.
There we go.
That was
A
great.
lot of tequila. Oh God. Anyway.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Tequila. I can't.
I haven't even drank yet.
Oh, let the record state that I was indeed hungover the next day.
Oh yeah, you were. I
believe it.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, speaking of the FTC and stuff, did you hear that they're going to fight the Activision Microsoft acquisition?
Yeah, it's an antitrust or anti-monopoly type of thing.
I don't know why.
I feel like it's kind of a legal thing.
Like, how the fuck can you stop a company from paying billions of dollars for another company?
Well, I mean, that's what like railroads.
But like Sony has all these fucking things.
I guess I mean it's gonna go to courts and stuff to where they'll parse it all out, right? Where it's like
drink some water.
Yep. I love democracy. Yeah.
I love the Republic.
I don't know.
I don't know enough about it, but I'm gonna.
I don't either.
I'm gonna watch it closely.
Yeah, and see how that goes.
Reduced competition, but okay. So I'm not saying that they are, but what if Activision was going out of business, and they're like, "Hey, Microsoft, save us."
Well, but doesn't Blizzard own part of Activision? So it's like
Activision owns Blizzard.
Oh, yeah. Activision owns.
But what I'm saying to you is, what if Activision is going out of business, and now, Microsoft is coming out. So now, what if Sony tries to buy Activision? Oh, that's okay because they don't own as much as Microsoft.
Well, is Activision owned by somebody?
No,
or is Activision the biggest company.
Activision.
Okay,
it's Activision Blizzard is the
Chronic,
parent
did you go
company.
through
Well, but then who owns EA? Is EA under Activision?
EA, there's a different company.
InfoSend, boom,
its own company.
Okay, merch.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. It's getting so confusing anymore. Oh,
No,
T-shirt one was 6 votes, 75%. Let's go.
You guys don't need to see that.
EA, EA is its own company.
Here we go again. Same old shit, Doug. Just a different day. Here we go again.
What?
I don't know.
Are you doing something, Marcus? Why do you
This
look
Yeah,
so...
show
exclamation
has
point,
officially
waffle.
gone off the rails.
Waffle.
You know what? I expect nothing less from the 5-year show.
I know. I agree.
This is going perfect.
What are you talking about? I just exclamation point waffle, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Doritos. You're the only one that listens to me. These two fucking guys don't listen to anything I say.
That's true.
What do you mean? I just entered.
Nick, why are you entering?
Oh, wait. Nick entered? I better enter. Hold on.
Because I just stirred the pot.
God damn it.
So, hey, what happens on Tuesday nights? Marcus? Well, anyways, Tuesday...
It's Clan Night, Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Destiny 2 Clan Night. Oh, man, I butchered it because I'm not Marcus, but I'm speaking for him anyway.
Wait a minute.
Doritos just gifted 5 subs.
Doritos!
Kogus, Cameron Khan, and Mattis. And Stask sub for 11 months. 5th anniversary show feels like it's your first show. Love it.
Crazy dance. There you go.
Thank you, everybody.
You.
That's really loud.
Yeah, I called them Kermit arms.
Let's go, Chronic. Anyways, yes. All right. So in AIE stuff, Tuesday nights, we have 2 awesome things that happen on Tuesday nights. 9 p.m. Eastern is Destiny 2's Clan Night. Come join myself and the crew, and we do our pennies, hang out, do some story stuff, hang out. It's really just a super. Oh my God.
Happy 5 years, working class nerds. Thank you for all the love, memories, and all you guys do for so many of us. I love y'all. Less than 3 happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Kai Mary. Thanks.
That was really sweet, Kai Guy.
That was really sweet. I did not expect a
Kai Pega appearance.
No, I didn't expect such nice words.
And I usually expect trolling. Well, I guess he did
We'll
only
wait for it.
I said there could be more.
No,
show's not over.
Yeah, the show's not over. Anyways, like I was saying, so 9 p.m. Eastern, Destiny 2 Clan Night, join us. Also, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have our mandatory fun night for SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic, where the fun is mandatory, but
attendance is not.
Exclamation point waffle. And Nick, do you?
Wait a minute. If all this sounds fun to you, go to aie-guild.org, get our Discord information in the top right-hand corner of the website, and ask for a guild invite, whether or not you play Star Wars The Old Republic, Final Fantasy XIV, World of Warcraft 2, Guild Wars 2, World of Warcraft 1, because the World of Warcraft 2 is not a thing. Lord of the Rings Online, I already said that, and all of the other games that we play, including Call of Duty, all the modes, the raids, the DMZ, and everything. If you play any of those, we would love to have you.
5 years, everybody.
It's been 5 years of me saying that.
Okay,
maybe 3 of that.
All right, that's fair.
Anywho, yes, Marcus, to answer your previous question, I do have to pee, so we'll be right back.
Jeez, Nick, hurry up. We're trying to finish this podcast.
And we're back. So this week's episode, we're celebrating our 5th year anniversary. That's 5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we've been recording this show. It's been quite the ride. I mean, the show's had many, many iterations. We have a brand spanking new one here with A-Trax. We had a whole extra person.
Yeah.
The evolution. And it's wild to look back, especially the jarring comparison between episode 1 and now. Episode 1 of Working Class Nerds released on December 28th. It was recorded on December 27th in the year of 2017, and we were reviewing The Last Jedi. Marcus, do you want to I'd like to highlight what our prep looked like. Like
could you hear that?
Hear what?
Oh, that sucks. I played the first episode, like the first 5 seconds of it.
Oh, no, I can't hear it.
Oh, that sucks. You might have to go to the Twitch stream.
I couldn't hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
might
the
have
Twitch
to.
stream. Oh, I
Yeah,
see. I
the
see what you
Twitch
mean.
stream could hear it, but yeah, but Nick and Atrax couldn't.
Wah, wah.
I mean, I went through all that audio. I know how rough it was. Marcus, I remember listening to the first episode. I legit did not know that Marcus was Marcus. I thought it was the guest.
There was not a guest the first episode.
No. And I was like, "Oh, wait, that's Marcus? What the?"
High quality. Yeah, we
I
had
was
the
shocked.
microphone at 100, the gain at 100%.
Yep.
You could hear the fan. I had the world squeakiest chair, and it was awful. And Nick and I were so nervous. Nick had like 27 pages of handwritten notes for the show.
It was in a Google Doc, but I had like single spaced at least 4 or 5 pages of just notes on
all
the
the stuff he
movie,
was going to talk about. And like now,
like scripted how I wanted to say it
until like 5 minutes. Exclamation point waffle. I mean, the Beatles had a
Yeah.
bad demo tape allegedly.
That's true. So yeah, it's really crazy to look back at where we started from versus where we are, and then like even now, like recording with Zencaster, it makes it so much easier to get a pretty, almost professional sounding audio quality with like when we're recording remotely. Atrax is on the left coast. We're on the right. We're on the right coast.
So we started the podcast 5 years ago. Atrax 3.5 years later, we added a third host, even though he was the unofficial official third host for like a year before that.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Wait a minute.
episode 105 was my first episode.
Really?
Yep. Atrax in the Bad Batch. We talked about the Bad Batch.
It is so bad. That's the worst show ever.
I enjoyed it at the time, but looking back at it, it was bad. It was not that great.
The thing about so the little cheat code is Nick and I have been always in like the third, always had in mind that we were going to have a third host. Like
pretty
that's
much.
always like we always knew it was going to happen. And probably like a year into the podcast, I met Atrax, we started talking, and I actually invited him to be like a part-time host, and he said no.
I don't recall that. I wasn't part of the convo.
No, but you knew I was asking around, and Atrax said, no, I don't want no part of your bullshit show. And look at him now.
Now he's
not
all
what I
excited to
said.
be here.
But yeah. Yep. Originally, I was like, nah, I don't know about that.
Well, it's a big time commitment. I mean, that's why we started off with every 2 weeks. We were like, okay, every week feels like we're gonna end up having to cancel a bunch of shows, but we'll get burnt out and be like, I just can't do it. We just cancel 3 weeks in a row or something, right? Whereas every 2 weeks is like it's frequent enough to feel pretty regular, but it's infrequent enough to where like if you have something come up, it's like, okay, like, can I do that a little earlier? Can I make that, like, how can I make this work? It's every 2 weeks, like, suck it up, get it done, do what you got to do to get it to make the show,
Yeah.
And so that's for the longest time. We were every 2 weeks until COVID hit. And then we were like, hey, I'm off today, or I'm whatever's happening. Like, I got extra time. Like, I don't have to do this thing after work today. So let's just do this. Let's do an extra episode on this week,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's humbling. I don't know. Now it's like I just love it. Part of the reason why I am taking off Sundays for the podcast, for streaming is because I want to put a little more effort into getting guests, talking to people, like really expanding the Working Class Nerds brand, and just, going back to the drawing board. And like, I just feel like I don't have enough time, and, it's nothing against both of you, but like, I feel like I'm really good at meeting people and getting people to come on the show.
Yep.
I'm terrible at writing emails, but like sending somebody a message on Instagram or Twitter or something like that has helped me so much. And like that's how I met Holly Fields. I essentially messaged Holly on Twitter, and she was like, "Yo," and still to this day, Holly Fields and I chat all the time, and it's
That's
wild.
awesome.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Obviously she's not my friend, but like, definitely an acquaintance, and I guarantee if we saw each other in public, it would be like, "Yo," big hugs.
Yeah.
Right.
But either way, I appreciate the fucking shit out of both of you. But that's why I'm not going to be streaming on Sunday nights. And if I do, it'll be a bonus stream or a bone ass. But that's why, I need to focus on more podcast moving forward because I really do love this. And even if I stop streaming completely one day, like the podcast is going to be here and we're laying out the groundwork where this can be done forever.
Yep.
Like Nick, I could retire and Nick and Atrax could keep it going or vice versa.
Right.
Yeah, there was a time where like I thought that I would have to stop when I got into PA school, and then I ended up not, changing career paths.
That's probably when the third host really started to come into play.
When it was like I started to apply to PA
Yes.
school, and it was it was real.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, I might not be able to do anything but that for like 2 years.
Right.
It's like getting deployed. Not really,
Yeah.
but a little less PTSD.
Oh,
Just a little.
College is work.
Yeah. PA schools in
Or grad
particular.
school. Yeah, PA school.
Well, some grad school is actually easier than undergrad, but PA school is like super, super crammed in, so it's really tough.
Yeah.
But my final point is thank you, both of you. I'm super prideful of this show. Thank you to everybody who listens to this show. You have no idea how much it means to us. And the last thing I'm going to ask, if you could go to Apple iTunes and please write a review, give us 4 stars or 5 stars. I don't really care about the stars, but please write a review. Please make them funny. Please do that for us on iTunes because it will help the show grow. We don't ask, but we really should ask, and we're asking today on the 5-year. Please stop what you're doing right now. Shut the stupid show off and just click on the iTunes and review us, please.
Yep.
Like
all of them.
Yeah. Just the show.
Just iTunes.
Yeah, just the iTunes show. Like, because I think that's like the most popular. That and Spotify are the most popular ones. But
Yeah,
please
Spotify's
review the
good.
show. It can help us a lot if we get to a certain rating. Like certain people like give us ratings. Like I think we have like 23 right now. But like if we can get to 100, it like does something in the it puts us in their algorithm where it'll push. Like you type in working, will be one of the top ones that pop up, right? Rather than having to type out almost all of Working Class Nerds. Spotify is here I listen. Yes. I appreciate
Spotify is
that.
top tier.
Yeah, Spotify is awesome because it has everything.
Yeah.
But if you don't have an iPhone, but I'm asking for iTunes or Spotify, please rate us. Leave us a funny comment. It helps. Anyways, you guys have anything else?
Yeah. Before we move on to working class questions, the big announcement I've been saving until right now for some reason. I don't even know why. Because we're talking about the show and its evolution and really just the history of us as content creators. I personally started the content creation game with streaming on Twitch. I streamed 5 days a week, 11 p.m. to 4 a.m.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I think it was that 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that. I don't even know.
It's a lot.
That was my natural schedule. I loved it. I enjoyed every single moment of it. I played Valorant on Tuesdays, Dark Souls on Monday, Halo on Wednesday, We Happy Few on Thursday, and then I did a random game on Friday. That's where I initially started off, and then eventually I moved to 4 day. I think I moved 4 days a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Eventually I changed down to Mondays because, of course, all sorts of crazy stuff happened. People reached out to me, Chimeri, Marcus. They reached out to me and said, hey, we like the videos that you make for your own channel, your own YouTube channel, your intro and stuff. We want you to make videos for us. And so I started doing that, and I sincerely enjoyed that. That was so much fun. I enjoyed making videos for myself. As a kid, I enjoyed making videos. That was part of my homeschooling. So it's just making videos has always been like my passion. And starting off as streaming, my goal was eventually to become like a YouTuber or some form of content creator and make money. And I did that. I achieved that goal for a while, but it no longer seems viable to, like I can't live that lifestyle. I got a new job and I'm loving my new job. It's great. It's awesome. So all of this long rhetoric to say, I have decided that I'm going to quit streaming on Twitch so that I can focus on the podcast and on video editing for Chimeri, for Marcus, and my own life.
Can we not call it quitting? Can you call it retiring?
Retiring? All right. Retiring.
That sounds
I'm
better.
retiring.
Yeah, because quitting is like I have a rule in my house: we don't quit.
All right.
But like
retiring is better.
Atrax, I really respect it. I'm hiatus.
Hiatus, that's a great word too.
Yeah, like I appreciate it. That's why,
Yeah.
I backroom talk. I've been talking to Nick and Atrax about getting rid of a day streaming for a couple months now.
Yeah.
And like, so I understand how big of a thing it is, but like,
right.
I look at it as you have to do what is going to benefit you. If you enjoy making videos more than streaming, then do it. Like, I think streaming takes a lot out of you. It's very demanding. You know what I mean? And if you can get that same, what's the thing when you unlock the stuff in your brain, Nick?
You're gonna have to be
endorphins.
A little more
like if you, like
serotonin.
Serotonin.
No,
Dopamine.
Yeah.
Serotonin's the stuff that makes you sleep.
No, that's melatonin.
That's melatonin.
What's serotonin? Oh,
serotonin is a different.
What you get from MDMA.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then you run out for the next 3 days after, and you want to die.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is streaming just takes a lot out of you. Believe it or not, like when I first started streaming in Atrax, I'm sure you could think this is going to be easy. I love playing video games, but then once you start doing it, and you realize like you got a chat to talk to, you got to focus on the game, you got a lot of things going on. It takes a lot out of you. And if you're going to get the same dopamine hit from making a video for me or Chimeri or Nick or whoever, then and not have to do that, then that's awesome.
Right. And for me, it's really just about being able to constantly make content for video games. And now, between editing for you, between editing for Chimeri, between the podcast, that fulfills the role. And like you said, streaming is stressful. I'm not going to say publicly and on record, like the stress that I have gone through for the limited, for like what I have achieved, but it has, looking back, objectively not been worth it. I mean, I am not saying that it wasn't, because I have loved every single moment of it. Every stream that I've had, every single person that has come in and said something. Like, I am not saying that I didn't enjoy it, but the amount of stress that it has caused me has been just way too much. And now that monetarily I'm taken care of and I can solely focus on this being passion and just straight enjoyment. Like I'm not quitting content creation by any means, but the Twitch streaming part of it, I think, is just, it needs to come to an end. That being said, I'm still going to have an end date. I'm going to widely broadcast, hey, this is my last stream, because I still have a couple ideas and some videos that I want to make. And I want to make it just like, some people say, hey, I'm done streaming and this is it. I want to make sure that my last stream, at least, like, I gave it my all and I've got like nothing left, you
Yeah.
know. And we're gonna go out with a bang. I have no clue when that is. It's probably gonna be like late January, February, because the ideas that I have will take a long time to formulate. But I mean, you know, it'll be good. And I'm not going away by any means. Podcast is going strong. Like I said, I plan on still editing and doing all of that great stuff, but Twitch is, for me, slowly coming to an end.
And for me, I love streaming. I love chatting with people. I love it. I think the challenge for me is between work and home and then streaming at night. It's a lot.
Yep.
But I love it so much chatting with all of you. Like, it's fucking amazing. Like, all these awesome people that we've met, it's fantastic. And how that transfers through. And Atrax, if that means you're going to be making content and we have like this video and you make a funny working class nerds like trailer, like we can post that on the Spotify page. You know what I mean?
And
like there's things that we can do that's going to be fun, that we can really push and grow, and it's awesome. So,
and to give a little taste of like what I want to do for the next year, like now that, you know, I don't have the time and energy that I'm putting into focusing on my Twitch streams. One of the things I really want to do is get some working class nerds gaming nights going where the three of us play a game, record it, I edit it together with some funny edits, and it's there for the community. You know, that you finally get some, hey, we're playing some video games and you can watch us be morons and just, you know, do whatever. We can lose, we can win, we can have, you know, stupid moments, we can have awesome moments, whatever. So, you know, like I'm not going anywhere, but I'm just shifting my focus to something different because Twitch is just not providing what it needs to.
Yeah.
And, you know, the energy is so much better focused on something else, and it will be a benefit to the nerds community. I promise. You know, like we'll keep it going.
I was gonna say that sounds like a great idea. I mean, we mentioned that before, but we can probably start with the Call of Duty raids.
I really want raiding Call of Duty. All right, let's do this, peeps. Let's get in it. Working class questions.
We've got a lot of working class questions.
We are going to get through them all.
Thank you all, the community. For
thank you, everybody, for
you're awesome.
The community are the reasons. Sorry, let me say that again. The community, you all in the nerds community are the reason we still do this show. And you are I know Marcus and Atrax too, motivation to keep this going and provide a good, really like as high quality as is reasonably expected product.
Yeah.
You know,
aim for the curb and hit the middle of the road at 200 miles an hour.
Doritos, I am not fucking happy with you right now.
Doritos. Oh, Doritos redeemed the Truffle Shuffle for
Doritos
for 75,000 channel points.
Oh, for the 5-year anniversary of Working Class Nerds epicness, Doritos coming in clutch.
Hey, but here's the thing, you guys ready for this? Nick and Atrax have to do it too.
I don't even know what that means.
Dude, I'll do it. I don't care. Ready?
Is that just like jiggle around with my shirt off? Is that what happens?
Yeah, are we doing that? Oh, wait, Pause came in with the raid. Let's go. Let's go. More people to see the Truffle Shuffle.
Pause rating with a party of 6, and it is, we're going to have to Truffle Shuffle because Doritos just redeemed.
Oh, my God.
I'll go first.
I don't know. Well, we're going to do it all at the same time. Hold on.
All
right.
Hey, is there a song or no?
No, I have the clip up.
Oh, am I good back here, or do I need to back up?
Thank you.
Ronnie's following.
Welcome to the nerds community. You are awesome. You can't pick up your shirt though.
Oh,
well, no, I'm not gonna.
No,
why is it Twitch would like?
Apparently not.
Thank you so much,
Nick. We're too sexy for it. It wouldn't work.
Too sexy.
I think I ride the line when I have like my shirt really unbuttoned on my stream.
Too sexy, huh?
Get rated and come on, lift up your shirt.
I'm gonna lift up my shirt. Ready? I'm gonna lift up my shirt. Ready? Oh, look at that! Lift up my shirt. Damn.
Hold on. I can put a Hawaiian t-shirt on. Hold on.
No, Nick.
Lifted up the shirt.
just wanna
Ready?
do it.
Here, I'll lift up the shirt for you again. Ready? Oh, lifted up the shirt.
Too sexy for my shirt. Get
Got
ready
'em.
to come on. Lift up your shirt.
Welcome in, everyone.
Welcome.
This is fun.
Hello. I'm Marcus. That's A-Trax. That's Nick. We're the
Hello,
working class
Nick
nerd.
is gone.
Nick is gone.
We are working class nerds. Cue the intro.
Oh, he looks like a
Sold
fucking
myself.
Chad right now. He looks like.
Oh, what's up, Chad?
What's
How
up,
you
Brad?
doing, man?
What's up, Brad?
Yo, dude, what's going on, man? It's so good to see you.
All right, you guys ready?
Yo, surf's up, bro.
Are you
Jesus.
guys ready?
You act like I don't wear this every week. All right.
All right,
Clip.
let's go.
All right.
Are we going to be able to hear this clip?
No, you're not.
Oh, I'll just mimic the.
Just
the
do it
clip.
on the stream.
When he's doing it, we do it.
Am I at the right?
I
think
can't
so.
see. Can you
Good
share
enough.
your
It's
screen
gonna
in
be good
Discord
enough for
because
me.
I'm gonna be delayed.
I'm just gonna do it when Marcus does it.
Yeah, that's it. You're fine.
I don't even know how to do it properly.
All
Is
you
it
gotta
like
do is
left to
jiggle.
right? Is
All
it
right, you
left
ready?
to right,
Can you
or
guys
is it like
shut
back
up?
and forth?
The new co-host is Chad. All right, here we go.
All right, what's happening?
I can't like. Wait,
I can't follow. It's like a super tiny
Oh.
window way over there.
Sorry.
I pulled this out. Oh.
That's what I said. Are we trouble? The truffle shuffle. I think we did it.
Oh boy, I made enough fun of myself on the internet.
Is that everything? I think we
Yeah.
did it.
Nick, you're sucked.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I was trying to watch over there and then watch over here, and then I stopped too early for a second.
All right, I gotta re-level my screen. Oh, dude, look at that chat. Who? Isn't that just so smooth? Look at this. Ready? Right down on top of the Harley Quinn. That's how
Oh,
you
shit.
know. Bam, right there. Another one, Rothan? Are you kidding me?
Another one. Roth also had a truffle shuffle.
The working class nerds community is going absolutely crazy for the 5-year anniversary.
LJ
Thank
just
you all
gifted
so
5
much.
subs to Marcus, Immortalized Love, Maz, Rabes, and Bruni.
Oh my lord.
Let's go.
Let's go is right.
Be with you always.
That
You
was
are
awesome.
If you are listening to this recording, you missed out. But that's okay because it's still
Force
epic.
will be with you
Yes.
always.
All right. Well, it's truffle shuffle round 2.
Force will be with you.
Oh my god.
Always.
The subs are still going.
Oh, Bruni's here. All right, ready?
We should answer a working class question while we do a truffle shuffle.
No, we're just gonna do the truffle shuffle. Let's do it.
All right.
Oh,
right, I
pause.
gotta
Why are you clipping stuff?
What?
Let's go. Pause.
Oh, yeah. I hope they clipped the.
All right.
Please clip
truffle
all of
shuffle.
it.
All right, here we go.
If I stand up all the way, you can't see me anymore. So I'm doing the hack squat. Although I don't really know what I'm doing. I'll try to suck less. It's a lot of arm movement. Look, we're truffle shuffling.
I'm done. We should
Yeah.
we should charge them $225,000 for that because there's 3 of us.
That is fucking funny.
Oh man.
Whew.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You only find it at the Working Class Nerds podcast.
Exactly. The truffle
We're having
shuffle.
Our 5-year podcast anniversary. Chat. First, you gotta do the truffle shuffle. WC, come on.
All right, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, LJ.
Thank
for
you,
the
LJ.
5 gifted subs. That's really nice of you. You guys
hold
are-
my breath through that whole thing.
Wow, this has been quite a show. All right, let's get into working class questions. Let's go. You want me to go first?
Yeah. Who do we got? What do we got? first?
DL Smooth said, if you could give family and friends words of advice and wisdom, what would they be?
Joke answer first. When in doubt, pull it out. Oh. I will not elaborate.
Friends and family, how you're going to give that advice to your mom?
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like,
yeah, if you're gonna burn dinner, like if you're not sure, just take it out of the oven.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right.
Thanks, Roth, for that. So, oh fuck, that's a tough one to start.
I know.
All right, so if I could give my friends and family words of advice in wisdom,
This is really good. You weren't kidding, Marcus.
is the focal banger, dude, it's so good. But all right, so I'm being honest. If I could give somebody, I would say, don't worry about bullshit that doesn't matter,
That's a good point.
one.
and never regret. At some
Yeah.
point, you make a choice, and don't ever regret.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if you regret, it's only going to send you, because there's nothing you can do about the past.
Right.
It's a great point. It's a great way to live. I got one actually. If you could give family and friends words of advice or wisdom, what would they be? Go to therapy, even if you don't think you need it, because I do. And no, sorry. Well, I don't think I need it. Like I had like a crisis thing, but I realized like a couple months ago that my insurance covered like teletherapy for free, and it started doing it, and it's been like a giant game changer, like a whole new world. But it's a big deal. It's really easy. I just sit down just like this. I mean, it's also easy because I have a podcast set up / stream set up. So I just sit down
Right.
at the computer. Like I click 3 buttons and boom, I'm in front of the therapist lady. Like, hi Nick, how's it going? What's been going on? Tell me about the slurs. And then an hour later, I feel way better, and it's great. And it's always one of those things where it's like, oh, I don't feel like talking about stuff.
Pause hooking it up with the clips.
Yeah, thank you. Pause. But no, seriously though, it's only like I do it an hour a week. It's fantastic. It's one of those things. It's like you don't feel like doing it, and then afterwards you're glad you did. And I feel like most health insurance plans, have some kind of coverage for that, so it should be pretty minimal. And there's lots of services like Better Health and stuff like that, or Better Help. I forget what it's called. Where you can just do it like at home. You don't have to go anywhere. That's my favorite part. You just fucking turn on your computer, sit down. It's an hour or whatever, and it's convenient, and it helps you with your mental health. That's my piece of advice.
Yeah. That's a good one. Mine personally would be to chill out, and as much as you can, follow rules that don't like affect you too much. And the reason I say that is because if you're just chill, if you're just calm and you're relaxed, you're not going to be bothered by that person that cut you off and escalate a situation that, well, yes, I agree that I'm sure a lot of people just do it because they can, and I'm only using this as one specific example, but it can apply to a lot of things.
Sure.
If you can, like, just chill out and try not to do those things to other people, because that's just how it starts. Like, and again, I'm just using this as an example. If everybody thinks it's okay to go 5 over the speed limit, well, then suddenly the speeders who go really fast are going 10 over. And then everybody tries to catch it. Well, they're going fast enough, so it must be okay. And then it just kind of keeps like escalating higher and higher. And so if you can, like, just chill out and follow a rule that maybe it doesn't make sense, but like if it doesn't and it's really a bad one, then change it, and then everything has now improved and everybody knows the right way to do things. And everybody's chill and everybody's cool. I don't know. That's probably like weird to say, but like, just chill out, like people get so mad. Oh, I have to stand in line. Yeah, well, so does everybody else in line. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of why are you so mad that you have to stand in line, or that you have to be, oh, there's a long line at the drive-thru. All right, well, chill in line, or I don't know, go to a different fast food place that's
Right.
faster, because then their business will suffer. Like, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like all of this, like, everybody just chill out.
Little things that, yeah, I understand.
If it doesn't matter, just chill out.
Who wants to go next?
I'll swoop in. Sovi asks, what would you kick past yourself in the ass for?
I.e., boneheaded mistakes or stupid decisions.
Yes.
Did we ask this last week, or do we have a
No.
very similar question?
I don't think so. I don't even remember, to be honest.
So for me, I think someone had a very similar question last week.
Oh, I think it was if you could go back to 5-year-old you and
what would you
tell
change?
you
Okay.
something, what would you tell yourself?
Yeah. What would you kick you? Oh, you know what? I got some good ones.
What would you kick yourself
Yeah.
in the ass for now?
So I would say, yeah, I would go back to my past self and kick him in the ass and say I would have broken up with a couple girlfriends way before, way earlier than I did, like years earlier.
Yeah.
It always comes back to the slore.
I've made a lot of progress with the slurs in therapy. Okay.
Yep.
But no, seriously though, I mean, I had some stuff where it's like, I didn't realize I was not happy. I was like sucking up, sucking it up. Some things are making me unhappy. I was like letting make me unhappy because it's like, oh, I'm like sucking it up to be a good boyfriend. But like that whole process has to be sort of a compromise. Like you both people like sacrifice for each other. That's what makes a good relationship. But if it's super one-sided, that ain't healthy. And so I would kick myself in the butt for that. Like, hey, wake up. You're awesome. Like you don't have to put up with this shit.
Yep.
But anywho,
I think I'm the same way where I've made a couple of decisions, some jobs where I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good. And then it really it's like, wow, no, you should have thought of this a little bit more. Or red flags that come up and you think, well, it is kind of a rough thing, but also at the same time, the reward is good enough. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
oh yeah.
That where it's just kind of like, I don't want to get too detailed, but it's just kind of like, listen to yourself a little bit more when there's a red flag that you're like, I don't really like this.
Right.
Just straight up be like, you know what? I'm out. It's okay. I'm out. I don't need it. I'm good. I'm fine without it.
I've done that as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change anything. Like I made my mistakes because I made them. And that makes me the person that I am today, where if I went back in time and gave myself a cheat code to hey dude, don't do this, it's going to fuck shit up. But then I wouldn't learn and I would have fucked something else up that could have been a lot worse.
Right.
You know what I mean? I honestly, the only thing that I would go back and tell my old self is, buddy, you don't need to do everything today. It all comes over time.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So
that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
What did Albus have to say?
Albus asks, who was the best Von Enric?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
I'm pretty sure this is from last week. That's what I'm telling you. That was
we didn't get to these questions last week.
Okay.
For sure not.
That's a wrestling question.
I'm going to look
the
this
emote
up.
next to it.
That's a wrestling question. That was intended for
it came in late.
Well, hold on, Vaughn. I'm gonna.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's the Von Erich family.
There we go.
All right.
Originally from Texas.
Got it.
Actual surname is Adkisson.
Sorry, Albus. We
don't know. Yeah. We didn't see it last week.
Quick shout out though. Go ask Stone Dog Entertainment. He was on last week.
Yeah.
Go ask
hop
him.
in the stream. Say hello.
Quinn asks, when you started, did you expect to be doing this podcast for so long?
I got an easy answer. No.
Not
at all. I thought that I was going to go to PA school. Well, yeah, Atrax did.
Go ahead, Marcus. I thought, because I'm not a quitter.
Yeah. Well,
and
but go ahead.
Well, there's a difference, Nick, between life saying you can't do it and quitting.
Right.
right?
Right.
That's
Just
true.
like you may be retiring. I retired from paintball, but I still love paintball and I'm still a paintball player.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if I stop streaming, I'm retiring from streaming because I'm going to be doing something else. I'm not
Yep.
quitting. I'm
That's
retiring.
true.
Like my time is over, but it's not quitting, because quitting is like, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah. So in that sense, I was never going to quit the podcast, but I was expecting to have life get in the way before now, essentially. Because I thought like I was going to go to PA school and then just be gone from the world for 2 years, you know?
Right.
But I swapped career paths and now I'm in research instead. So I got a lot more like work-life balance. It's way more better. But
Later, Zero.
see you, Zero. Thanks for
Have a
stopping
good one,
by.
Zero.
A-Tracks. Well, yeah, we already answered this. So Rube asks,
No, you skipped one.
oh, sorry. DL Smooth asks, how many guests have you had since the beginning and up to now? I honestly do not know.
I would
Over 100, I think.
I would say 150.
Yeah, I think we don't. We
Oh,
haven't
maybe
done
like
that.
130. I would say there's
Yeah, you
probably been
think-
130 guests.
I don't
Repeats
remember-
and everything.
This episode is what, 181?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you've
I think-
had, I don't know, you've had quite a few repeat guests, and
Yeah,
I've
but
been
I'm
on
saying, like,
multiple
guests-
episodes.
yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like I
over
think,
100.
I think episode 10 we had our first guest, right? It was Brian, I think, from Bad Feeling.
Yeah.
And so that's 9 episodes without, but then figured sprinkle in a bunch of just me and Marcus between, and then me, Marcus, and the 3 of us, I should say, a few times as well. Probably like 100 and I think between 120 and 130 is a pretty decent guess. Maybe as much as 150. But
Yeah, I don't even know.
it's a lot of episodes. We did not keep track of that.
No.
Atrax, what did Rube ask?
Rube asks, can you name 5 of R2D2's tools? And
Yeah,
I'm going to interject really quickly with a joke here. Yes, Padme, Anakin, Leia, Luke, and Obi-Wan.
I don't think I can name 5. I can name
But
1.
Jetpack,
The Scomp Link is what I can name.
a drink, a jetpack.
Hold on.
A drink?
You
He
got to
has-
look at this Reddit post that shows a picture. That's what you need. You need to see the post.
I know for sure he has a utility saw.
He has the drink tray.
He has a welder.
He has the lightsaber booster.
Marcus, you got to look at the picture.
Oh, whatever. I'm not looking at the picture. I've already looked at it.
I love this one comment by Specialist Insect. Zapper, grabber, poker, shocker, flamer, hacker.
Ooh.
The hacker thing is a Scomp Link. That's what I was saying.
Good old friend Chimeri asks. Thanks, Roth. Good night.
Mary, you're awesome.
Chimeri
You're
asks,
awesome.
what are some of your favorite episodes of the podcast?
Ooh, good question.
Okay. I'll go first.
I
The
got
first one, for sure. That's my favorite episode of all time, just because like it's how it started.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's terrible. Like the first time you do it, it's like, whoa, we're doing this. And honestly, like there's so many good moments in it. I can't.
It's hard to pick a sentimental moment from like a guest.
Well, right. Like,
There's so many.
right. I would say one of my favorite. Okay. So I can actually say one of my favorite episodes was last Christmas when
That's what I was gonna say.
Storm and Norman came on and we just got drunk and talked about some dumb movie.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is last Christmas when my dad came on the show,
That's
And
a
we-
good one.
and it was like so silly and frivolous, and that's the intro where we're drinking Yule Fuel, which is this beer from it's technically a barley wine that's made seasonally from this local brewery, and it's like 9 or 10% alcohol. My dad was working out near there one year and got a case of it for Christmas, and then we had it, and that's been a tradition ever since. So we were drinking that on the show and reviewing some movie that me, Marcus, and my dad saw all together. And we were drinking before the show started, and we knew it was just going to be a silly show, and it is what it is. We're just having fun. And that was so cool because, like, we hang out often now. Like we have that's our guys' night crew is the three of us. But on that episode, it was just cool to hang out with the three of us and like make something and record it. You know,
Yeah.
it was just like really great, wholesome Christmas vibes. It like that really got me in like the Christmas spirit.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the one with the intro where my dad's going like ad libs the words.
Have a
to,
holly jolly
like, jolly Christmas.
What
In
about
case
you, A-Trax?
So for me, I have 3 episodes particularly in mind. The first one is the big announcement, episode 168, when I was announced as a host, because for me, it kind of checked one of my boxes of something I've always wanted to do, which is have a platform to be able to talk about video games that I got into recently, which is something that I've talked about regularly. Pete Dorr, YouTuber who I watched like back when YouTube started, who just talked about the games he played, and to be able to now recreate that, and that announcement was huge. Also, the episode with Kogus, I think it was episode 150, Marcus, that we did with Kogus, where he just went off about SWOTOR. That was for me so awesome to be able to be there for and just hear. And I mean, that was, I love that. And then the other one was the dual episode where me and Chimeri also got to be on. And I got to crash the party for Chimeri. That was super epic too. Those 3 episodes are super memorable for me, and I can't wait to see what the more memorable ones are. And I'm going to kick it off with the next question. Rolling right along. No Dog, one of the homies that I used to work with like in real life,
Wow.
asks, brought him over from my community. His first question of a couple asks, who has been your favorite guests, plural, to have on the podcast?
Well, A-Trax obviously because he we invited him to be a host.
Not for me.
Well, I mean, I was making a joke, I guess, but Marcus, what are you thinking?
My favorite guest of all time was Matt Pusevich.
Okay.
Like, because I was raiding so much in SWOTOR, and this is the dude who makes the raids in SWOTOR.
Yeah.
And like being able to talk to him, like I would say out of all of the podcasts I've ever done, that was the one where I most nerded out.
I understand.
And like, it's not saying about any of the other guests weren't awesome. That one was probably like, he's probably my favorite guest because that's really the, that's like where I can clearly remember nerding out.
Yeah, I understand. I think like we've had so many good guests. It's kind of hard for me to pick like somebody out that's particularly, I don't know. It's hard for me to say like one particular guest. I think I'll answer this question with like my favorite guests are like fellow. It's interesting. It's like apples and oranges to compare like when we've had like game developers or producers like Matt Pusevich or like community managers, right, from BioWare on, or even like game developers like Jackie Cow on, or
but but that's not, no, the question is, who was your favorite guest? Like, I know we've had a lot, but like, can you remember one episode where you laughed so hard? Like when you close your eyes and you think about that one episode, what was it?
I'm gonna be honest, I can't really remember.
Oh, all right.
I remember laughing a lot in certain episodes and going off like, oh, that was a great episode, but I don't remember who exactly it was because we've done so many.
Sure.
Is my full disclosure, full honesty answer.
Okay.
But I know I've had like a handful. Like if I go back and look, I'd have to look through each episode and remember.
Yeah.
I could give you like a Mount Rushmore, but off the top of my head, I don't 100% remember.
Right.
But No Dog also asks.
Wait, no, A-Trax got to answer it.
I feel like I kind of answered in the last one, but Kogus and also Chimeri. Hearing Kogus's passion speaking about PvP was really the first time as a podcasting. I don't even think I was a host yet, but just as a podcaster and content creator, hearing someone really like another person that isn't myself or someone that I know like super well. You know, I know Kogus, but I don't hang out with him all the time. Hearing
Yeah.
him speak with such passion about the video game and the current state that PvP was in at the time made me just, that was like, man, I love being a podcaster. So that would be my favorite guest. And Chimeri too. Chimeri's awesome.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a favorite because he's, Chimeri.
Cheers.
All right, let's keep this. I'll keep it going.
Let's go.
If you can pick just one, what is your favorite movie franchise? Star Wars.
Star Wars as well.
Uh,
although I did not like the sequels, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'll say Star Wars.
Wow. Okay. Who is / was your inspiration in life? I'll go first. My uncles.
I think probably my parents.
Yeah.
I would say my parents.
I'm going to say, parents, grandparents, and actually my aunt and uncle. Really all of my like generational older figures have been people like I've taken points from that I want to imitate. But outside of the family, because I feel like that's a little bit obvious, I would say like, I don't know. It's kind of tacky to say Eminem, but I appreciate his dedication to one thing.
Yeah.
The skill of his craft, and just like literally that was ride or die for him. Like that was it.
Yeah.
And also content creators like Bay Area Bugs and Shroud and all of them. Just I look up to them in the sense that, I wish I could create top tier content like that. And I think everybody does, but I wish I could achieve that quality of those levels, that professionalism.
Matt,
next
go ahead.
I'm moving on. The next question, Master Wabbit asks, any plans for the next year we should look forward to?
Yes.
Well, yes.
And the goal
but those are classified.
Well, yeah, like it's redacted. But
I have a couple I'm willing to share, but go ahead.
No, for
I'll
me,
go last.
Well, just for me, I'm working on a bunch of great guests. That's pretty much all I can say.
Yeah, there you go, Nick.
I mean, I was just gonna say, so I didn't. My first thought was that I misinterpreted the question because, selfishly speaking, I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to play in Division 2 in paintball, which is a big step up. But more real, like the actual answer for the show is, I am not sure.
There you go.
You will see.
My plans personally that the working class nerds community should be looking forward to is just me trying my best to explore what I can do in this space. I'm officially a host, and the three of us love hanging out together, and both of you are awesome. So the dynamic that we can create is something that I feel everybody in the community should look forward to, and also not be afraid to share with their friends and family. Let's amp this up. We got three of us now.
Yes, I know my answer. So I'm looking forward to raiding with you guys and putting that content out. Us playing, all three of us playing a game together is going to be so fucking fun. And also, I know it's going to be great content. Like, just to have that, like, the podcast format is one thing to be able to sit and talk, but to be able to, like, free-flowingly just play a game and have that recorded is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, and then cut it up. Yeah.
Well, the funniest thing is when I play Call of Duty, it's Toxic Marcus.
Marcus is like a different person. Yeah, 100%.
So is Chimeri.
All the positivity, all of the amount of positivity, like in the above zero line that Marcus has, like that all is like the opposite of in terms of how intensely toxic Marcus gets. He doesn't say stuff to people, but he'll just say things in the party chat.
It's
that
funny.
are terrible. It is very funny. Toxic Marcus, that's a thing.
Miltronics. Thank you for the yes, when I play Call of Duty, if you want to laugh and hear another side of me, have me play Call of Duty with you.
Dude, in order, I just realized this. In order to get us caught in the YouTube algorithm, I'm gonna have to bleep Marcus out so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's bad. Like, let's play COD. Yes.
Oh, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody asks Mount Rushmore of guests on the show's bucket list.
Pertaining to show subjects, not like Elon Musk or something. LOL.
Who I
What? Like subject wise, I don't know, people involved in the community. I like a lot. Like
yeah.
streamers and
I would say I just like talking to people. If
Mhm.
it's going to go into the next question from Villic. When am I being invited on the podcast? I feel like a guest comes to us, right? Like
Naturally.
naturally
Yep.
comes to us. Yeah, sure. Like
Yep.
I reach out to, Elon Musk as an example, right? But like guests come to us and like somehow, some way we're like intertwined. Like Bruni came into our my life, and like his stream is awesome. He's a great person. I can't wait to have him on the podcast. So like,
Yeah. Stone Dog for me.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
he's got
That's what I'm
something to
saying. Like,
offer. Yeah.
even I'm going to go back to like Joey Feta, like hearing the dynamic of Nick and Joey Feta on the show is fucking hilarious because you could tell they're such good friends. And
Yeah.
when they talk
Yeah.
shit, it's genuine. You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
Right.
yeah. So Villic, to answer your question, I feel like when there's a time and a place that it can happen, it'll happen.
Right.
I'm just going to blast through these. Scarlet.
Wait, really quick. I want to throw to the guest shows on the podcasts. For me personally, Marcus comes up with some great guests, and for me, I want to reach out. Like, I want to get the confidence and get the level to where I can reach out as a content creator to other content creators that I enjoy watching. So, if you
Okay.
create good content out there and you're a smaller content creator, like for me, it's about the content. And that makes for a great podcast episodes. So for me, Mount Rushmore of podcast guests, good content creators. I have a couple in mind, but I'm looking to add more to the list.
Scarlett says, is there anything that you would do different if you could go back to the very beginning of Working Class Nerds? No.
Not
No.
really.
Nope.
It'd be cool to be there from the start, but I think back to what I was doing in 2017. No, I came in at the right time.
No, I mean like I guess improve the audio quality, but like that's kind of if we just started with like better quality, you wouldn't know how to handle the hurdles and stuff.
That's right.
So it's
You
like
want to know a really funny, totally unrelated thing? I saw a YouTube recommended video to me that said, "Please don't start a podcast," and it was like dated of like May 2017.
that's funny.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, thank goodness they didn't see that video. That would have been rough.
I mean like I feel like we joined like at the tail end of when it was like still a good idea. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
completely oversaturated. Like
Mhm.
right around 2017, 2018, it's like, yeah, there's too many now. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm very thankful for when we started the show.
Well, Nick, if we did it every week from the start, we'd have like 300 plus episodes.
No, I know. But
we wouldn't be still doing it.
if I may bring it back to the ever-present subject in my mind, the slurs. When I whenever I say I have a podcast, the initial reaction is always like, "Oh, okay," and then I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's going to be 5 years that we've been doing it." They're like, "Oh," the attitude completely changes.
Number
Free
one,
ride.
I belong.
Number one, where I belong. Damn, free ride.
With
Free
800
ride showing
bits.
up.
Wow. Thank you so much.
800 bits.
Let's go.
Bro,
Let's go is right.
So-
free ride.
I'm just going to give my sidebar about Free Ride. Like, I met him, but I ended up at his house in Indiana driving with my mom to Missouri because she was moving there. And I had dinner with Free Ride in his goddamn house. I saw where he streamed. Like, it was real. And let me tell you, when I say this, he is just as genuine in person that he is in real life.
On stream, you mean?
Yes, that's what I meant.
Marcus and Freeride are well, actually, Marcus B, the two Marcus Bs, and Freeride, really the only streamers I'll watch play Destiny 2. Shout out to Freeride. Let's go.
And
Hell
Another
yeah.
Marcus,
Marcus
B.
B Gaming, it's so funny because now whenever we get into each other's stream, everybody's like, we're into the Marcus verse.
Yeah, Marcus squared.
That's great.
All right. Scarlett also asks, what is your funniest moment of the podcast that you can think of off the top of your head?
On that Christmas show when I gave Marcus the penis statue.
Yes. I was just going to say that. When Nick gave me the penis statue.
I was crying laughing.
I'm pissed I'm not there for that. Well, actually, I'm not, but like, I'm sad I wasn't there for that.
It was hilarious.
That's unfortunate. I know the funniest for me is every single time Nick cuts in now when I'm doing the intro. Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm Nick.
I'm like, God damn it.
And I totally understand. It makes sense, but to me, it's hilarious every single time. It happens every single episode. Yeah. And I hope it keeps happening because it makes me crack up every time.
Yeah.
But the first take is always Nick cutting in.
Every time. I think I've done it correctly maybe once since episode 168 and we're on 181. That's like 13 episodes or something. Yeah. So like I'm 1 for 13.
It makes me laugh every time. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Marcus, do you know another moment, or do you think the penis plant gift?
The penis plant gift.
We laugh a lot.
But like
in conversation.
Honestly, every episode has its really funny part. Honestly, I'm gonna say some of the funniest moments are when I fart and Nick is sitting next to me and like,
oh my God,
that's so fun to be on this end.
Yes,
I'm so happy I'm across the country to not smell.
All right, Quinn asks, "Are you staying hydrated?"
Yes, I am.
Yes,
I already drank
100%.
one of. I am almost at a gallon today. Once I finish this water bottle, I drank one of these already, and I've got. You can't see it, but that much left.
DL Smooth asks, "When am I joining the podcast?" Again, like we said before,
refer to our previous answer from Billick.
Yeah.
Okay. Stask asks, "What was the best Christmas gift you received as a kid? And what one gift did you really want but never got?"
Well, I can go first, I suppose.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, mine's easy.
Yeah,
I was gonna say favorite gift I got as a kid. Honestly, probably. I'm gonna give a Mount Rushmore because that's what I always do. The original.
Your favorite gift, of your entire life. There's got to be.
Yeah, but it's not when I was a kid. My favorite gift was not when I was a kid, though.
No, I'm just saying, like
I was 16.
I
think, or 17. I don't remember, but I think 16. But my favorite gift is my Bob Long Vice that I got, which is a paintball gun. Because I said I either want a DM6 or a Bob Long Vice, and my dad got both, and he shot the DM6, but he made me open the DM6 first. I was like, "Oh, sweet, cool, thank you. This is awesome." Actually, I think I said DM6 or DM9 or a Vice.
Exclamation point waffle.
Yeah, and I opened the 6 first, and I was like, "Sweet, this is great. Thank you so much." I was very thankful. And then I opened the Vice, and I was like, "Wait a minute, both?" He's like, "No, I'm shooting the other one. This is yours." I'm like, "Yeah, let's go."
Awesome.
It was an upgrade. It was sweet.
That is sweet.
Yeah, it was like partially because it's I also understood because I was a little bit older that's actually very expensive, and it was a big deal, and it was something I was going to use very, very almost every weekend. So it was a big deal to me, and it meant a lot, So I wasn't expecting to get the Vice Hood was new and almost double the price of the DM6. So it was a big deal, and I was super appreciative. And I got the cool fake out of emotions of getting the other one, and then the one I super duper wanted, the pie in the sky sort of gift.
Yeah.
It was really an epic experience. But
yeah,
go ahead, you guys.
Marcus.
My favorite gift as a kid was the Ninja Turtles lair. I'll never forget that Christmas. When I woke up, I was a little kid, man. I woke up and I freaked out, and I played with that thing day in and day out. Like I went outside, I had it in my hands and I was playing it. And then I remember my uncles got me Splinter and Shredder because I didn't have them and for Christmas. And like my life was complete because now I had them all. And then my birthday's in January and my sister got me April and she didn't really get played with. But I had the complete set. What's
That's
one
awesome.
gift what one gift did you really want but never got? I would say the Super Nintendo.
I mean, this is gonna sound super like, I don't know, Richie Rich Kid, but I can't remember. I don't think of any. I really
I'm the
been
same
pretty
way,
lucky.
Nick.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
I've kept my expectations relatively low because if you keep your expectations moderate, then when they get exceeded, it's like, holy crap. I just wanted this and I ended up getting way more, and that's awesome.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, that's kind of my been my philosophy too, is like I try to have fairly reasonable requests, you know.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna ask this to the both of you.
Okay.
Doritos, the next question. From the humble beginnings 5 years ago, I think this already got asked,
It
but
did.
did you think the podcast would still be going today?
no.
No, I did not. Well, at least I thought I would not be doing it. I thought I would be in PA school, but
We want sound bites from episode 1. Already did that. Favorite guest over the last 5 years. We've already talked about that. Top 3 people you want to have on the show in 23. I don't really have a list of people that I want on the show.
I do. I want Scarlett Johansson,
Okay.
Margot Robbie,
Oh,
and,
yeah, please.
and Gal
Sign me
Gadot.
up.
Please.
Those are great.
Thanks so much. I'm
I'm
kidding.
gonna-
It's a joke answer. We already answered. Marcus is looking at me like I have 5 heads, like I answered it seriously. Come on, man.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, while you're at it, I want Shroud, I want Tarek, and let's see, let's throw another one in there. Let's say Summit 1G.
All right.
Hook it
While
up.
you guys are answering the
Well,
next question, I'm gonna hit the restroom.
All right.
Let's
So
continue.
for me, I guess I would say if I could, I really want somebody from Bungie to come on the show, and I really want BioWare to come back on the show.
Okay. And while Nick is gone, I'm gonna extend this. I watched some GTA 5 RPers. So anyone from the OCRP community, like Jacques or Civ Ryan or Bay Area Bugs or Jeff Faviano, any of you want to come on the show if you somehow happen to be a fan of the Working Class Nerds, or I'm going to try and be a good content creator and reach out to you.
Yeah, just reach out to them.
Bearder is another one. Yo, shout out to the GTA 5 RP community, because especially OCRP and 5PD, because I love watching your content, and yeah, it'd be great to have some of you on.
Doritos asks, will there be cake?
The cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
Favorite Christmas cookie? Peanut butter with the Hershey kiss in the middle.
That was my
Snickerdoodle with extra sugar and cinnamon.
My previous favorite pre-chocolate allergy was the peanut butter with the chocolate Hershey's Kiss in the middle. Now I think actually I really do like Snickerdoodles. Great answers, both of you. Doritos also asks, best white elephant gift you've received. I don't know what a white elephant gift is. Is that like a
Isn't
Yankee
that
swap?
I think that's, Yankee Swap, Secret Santa. I think those all qualify.
Well, I don't really have one, but I know so there was a $25 limit and I gave away $25 worth of pennies.
There you go.
I feel like the scratch tickets are always fun. Not because you win stuff, but because it's like the excitement of doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. A good one is the fake cans of peanut brittle. They open them and just.
Happy holidays or Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I don't do happy holidays unless it's at work.
Even at
I
work,
don't do any
I'm
of
gonna
them.
just tell everybody Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Great vacation.
Yeah, I tell I say Merry Christmas to people I know won't care, but if I'm not sure, I default to Happy Holidays
I
just
say Merry Christmas. Fuck
to
'em.
to cover my butt. But
Yeah.
Well, fuck it.
Marcus, most anticipated thing about turning 40 in a few weeks. Are you excited for that AARP letter in the mail?
Vacation.
You know what they say about 40? Best sex of your life. 40.
That's not a thing.
Yeah. You didn't see the whole Kim Kardashian thing? Oh, best
Nick.
sex at 40. I'm
Nick.
having it. Haha.
Nick, what
I
game
guess.
are you going to stream next?
That's a great question. I think
God of War.
short term, it will probably be Call of Duty between, but not consistently. Like if we trade or something, or like a bonus stream type of thing, or whatever, just to mix up before I like actually dive into God of War. Will be the next. God of War Ragnarok will be the next game that I play seriously on stream.
Nice.
There you go.
Yes. Atrax, what's your favorite game to stream?
I technically have two. When I have friends to play with, CS:GO. When I'm playing by myself, Neo 2.
My favorite game to stream. My favorite games have been probably. I mean, I liked both of the main ones that I've streamed, Witcher 3 and Horizon Zero Dawn. Marcus?
It's only Destiny or SWOTOR. You haven't streamed anything else.
I want to say my favorite game to stream is one I haven't played yet on stream.
Okay.
Good answer. Good answer, Marcus.
Smooth
Great
says,
answer.
Are any of us non-streamers hoping to eventually stream one day? I have no idea.
Only you non-streamers can answer that question.
Yeah.
Please consider it deeply.
DL Smooth has a question for me. If you could play another sport besides paintball, what would it be?
That's a good question.
I really wish that I had played hockey growing up, because I played lacrosse and I really liked it, but I could never skate. And the story behind that is my dad was an avid hockey player. He was like really, really, really good goalie and had a chance to go play professionally, but that's a story for a different time. But he's very good at hockey. And so when I was little, the way that you give somebody the best chance to be very, very prolifically good at hockey is you start them skating as young as like 2 or 3 years old. So I believe 3, and I started skating lessons. And the problem with the skating lessons is they were right at like 2 p.m. or so, or 1:30 or something like that, right when I was supposed to be like taking a nap. Which, like, if you have a toddler, that's like the
that's a no-go.
That's a no-go. It's like a non sequitur. So I was always, first of all, I was a pretty clumsy kid to begin with, but I was also completely miserable. I would just flop around and fall and like eat shit and then like be completely miserable and just like crying because I need a nap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as soon as we get home, like fall asleep in the car every time because it's nap time. Like I should have been sleeping. And so like I either wanted to like get off the ice because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't walk around, whatever. And then I remember seeing like an arcade cabinet. I don't even remember what game it was. And when we'd walk by like the lobby of like the skating rink or whatever, and I always be like, "Can we play that?" My dad'd be like, "No." Because I just like cried on the ice for 45 minutes or something. But and after that I had like, of course, when I was like, a younger kid, I always had a diversion to hockey or skating in general, because I always remembered like, no, I'm terrible at that. It's stupid. I don't want to do that. But I think if I had a proper chance to enjoy it, I would have really liked it, because I've liked, frankly, the violent sports. I loved football. I ended up loving lacrosse, and it's a lot of similarities between lacrosse and hockey. But obviously, you have to be really good at skating to play hockey successfully. I'll take the next one. Tarquin asks, any favorite pasta dishes? Absolutely. I love a great pasta in the penne variety or ziti variety, like the stabbable kind, with vodka sauce and like chicken and sausage.
I love spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah?
Yep.
I love the big juicy balls. I love it.
Yeah. Marcus loves his balls.
Yep.
He's a ball connoisseur.
For me, above all for pasta, it's anything with Alfredo sauce. So you get like veggies, chicken, and Alfredo sauce with
Chicken and broccoli. Oh my god.
Yeah, like literally anything just with Alfredo sauce and pasta. Sign me up, or ravioli and Alfredo sauce.
Ooh, I forgot the brand, but there's a brand of like fresh pasta. Fuck, I forgot what they're called. They come in a tan, like kind of frozen bag, but they're not really frozen. They're almost refrigerated, and the raviolis are incredible. It's so good.
I love ravioli.
I love a fresh pasta, like a fresh ravioli like that. And I like it, honestly, I like a spicy sauce sometimes too. Like if you get some like of those like pickled peppers, that like Italian style peppers in there.
Or just spicy marinara.
Spicy marinara or a spicy vodka sauce. It's like
jalapeno Alfredo for me when I go spicy.
I never tried that.
Alfredo is so good.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's a good time.
That sounds like a Wednesday night dinner.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'll make it. If we have a Wednesday night at my place, I'll make that.
There you go.
Just make your dad make it. Done. All right,
That's
last
true.
question of the night. Scarlett, do you secretly love pistachio ice cream, but you're afraid to admit it, just like Marcus secretly loves Warlock now?
It's not a secret. It's open. He loves Warlock.
Yeah, he's out of it.
I'm gonna level it with my Titan. That shows that it's at least even. He loves his Warlock.
Yeah, he's out of the Warlock closet.
Yeah.
To answer your question though, no, I really don't like pistachio ice cream. It's basically the only ice cream that I don't like.
I really don't care. Like pistachio ice cream is just like I feel with everybody else. It's low tier. I don't hate it. I can't say I've had an ice cream that I dislike, but just it's such out of all the flavors, how can you think pistachio ice cream is your favorite?
That's the bigger gripe. It's like, is pistachio that bad? No, but it's so clearly a bottom tier flavor.
Inferior. Marcus? Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting.
What are you guys talking about in here?
Find out next episode of
Working Class Nerds.